I am going live, and now I'm live, and I hope that everything is working. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, everything is working. Apparently, there are two people here. And if you want to ask me any questions, of course, you can ask me questions. Um, I'm going to be live for 10 minutes. That's what I did last time as well. And in those 10 minutes, you can ask me whatever you like. And please let me know if the volume is okay or if there's a problem with it. Yes. Today I have been practicing because I'm going to be doing some heavy metal on the 31st. And the truth is that I haven't actually been playing that in a very, very long time. So I've been posting also pictures. I've been posting pictures for those who are $5 and for those who are $5 and up, so that you can see what I'm doing. And obviously there are different tiers. So this is the live stream, and I am doing this so that people can ask me questions. I mean, I did announce that I was going to do Q&A, and it is possible for people to ask me questions and interact with me whenever I go live, as I said in previous streams. Oh, hi there. Hi, how are you doing, Frank? Hey, that's awesome that you're here. Yeah, I'm sitting here with my guitar today because I've been practicing some heavy metal, and I just received an email from the BBC where they told me that hey, where they told me that they haven't gotten hold of the kind of amp that I asked for. But that's okay. It's like I don't expect the world. I'm very flexible when it comes to dealing with curveballs that are being thrown my way, because that's the way it is in showbiz a lot of times. So they're gonna give me a Fender amplifier, and I'm planning to then bring my Laney Pulse to put in front of that amp. And I'm actually gonna show that how that pedal thingy looks like. Eventually in this stream. So I've been practicing. I hope that I can get it to sound cool, because obviously it's a bit different. If I have my Laney stack and stuff, I can sit and I can tweak and mess around. Now I have this Pulse, and there are a lot of sort of presets when it comes to the tone and stuff like that. So I just kind of have to play around with what I have. It's a very nice thing to have, though, because I can just put it in my bag and bring it with me, and use it as basically use it if I don't get the kind of amplifier that I want to have or that I need to have. So last time I was on Tom Service's show, which was in 2016, I brought the Pulse with me and I just plugged it into the desk. This time around I'm going to be using the Pulse, and I'm going to be plugging it into a Fender amplifier. So I hope that it's going to sound good. Apparently the schedule is really, really tight, so I'm going to have a very short sound check, and I'm going to be singing one acoustic song. So I'm going to be doing Why So Hostile, which means that I have to get back to singing again, and I haven't been singing in a while because it has taken me forever to recover from the cold. That was a really bad thing that has messed up with the whole recording plans that I had. Well, I was looking for a Laney Ironheart, and because that's what I'm used to using, and that's what I have, but I don't have it here. Like this is a really big house, but the apartment is small, and the basement, is a very huge basement, but there are allotted slots. You see my point? So the amplifiers, they went, so they are in a storage facility somewhere, and so which means that I need other people to get me amplifiers, but because I have this Pulse thing, I'm going to show you how it sounds like. This is just my Pulse straight into my PreSonus. I hope it sounds okay. I don't know if it sounds okay. I'm experimenting because I'm hoping it's going to sound good on the 31st, I don't know. Any good? I hope it's any good. So that's the tone that I get, when I just take my Pulse and I just plug it into um, the um, the PreSonus thingy thing, and I'm hoping it's going to sound good. I mean, I have no idea how this actually sounds like on the stream, which is why I'm trying it out. So I'm going to be listening back to this later, and then I'm going to be like, hmm. So that is my rescue plan, since they told me that they couldn't get me the Ironheart thing. So then I'm bringing my Pulse thingy thing, and I have it set up straight. I have it right over here. I'm not too keen on actually unplugging it. But just go online and Google Pulse, Ironheart Pulse, and you can see how it looks like. It's a neat little box thingy. Looks cute. Will you be mixing out all your final cuts? Well, I did all of that on volume one, and there is no difference between volume two besides the fact that um, I'm I'm becoming increasingly geeky. So I was just interested in experimenting with how it would sound like if I also record the acoustic out in the room. So I was a bit like, I wonder what the heck is that thing that just popped up on my screen. Well, I have no idea. I have to check that later. Anyway, so I'm gonna be recording. I want to see how it sounds like with the room sound, and mix that with plugging in the guitar. So there are no changes, to be honest, besides the fact that I wanted to experiment with the microphone that I'm getting from Audix that I'm waiting for, still waiting for it. And then what else did I say? I think there was something else. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to try with the MIDI because I have three different ways that I can record my piano, and I want to have a really good piano sound, if you get my point. But I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be using the MIDI stuff. But I got it to work, and that was the main thing. Where I was trying to get it to work last year, and I couldn't get it to work, and then I felt kind of silly. I couldn't understand why. I figured out that there was a whole section missing from the instruction, the manual for the piano, and I also got the drive from the Yamaha page, and then I managed to. I had one faulty MIDI cable that didn't work, but then I got the other one to work, so I was able to get the whole thing to work in the end. But I might just sort of mic up the thing, or I might just do, it's possible to also record it through the headphones jack, which is what I did last year. So I'm thinking maybe, if I do, because I have a lot of piano music that I've been working on this year, and I love playing the piano and doing that kind of stuff. So I might just, when I do a take, I might be recording it in three ways simultaneously to then either mix the different sounds or to see which one I prefer. But I would do that anyway when I'm doing like a sound check before I start recording. So no, I mean there is absolutely no change to the setup besides me finally getting the MIDI to work and then getting this microphone so that I can try to sort of mix different type of sounds if that makes any sense. This was the kind of microphone that I recorded Barrett Volume One through. This is the microphone that I use for live, and the microphone that I'm going to be hi there mom, and the microphone that I'm going to be using. The microphone that I'm going to be using on the 31st. I have my own microphone I bring with me wherever I go. So I'm going to be using this one, but I might actually, use. I found a microphone in the basement. I might be interested in trying that out because I haven't been using that one in ages because it was the first microphone I ever got years ago, and I'm curious. I'm curious. Plus that I'm getting the immigrant song and the toxic microphone sent to me that I'll be borrowing. So that's the stuff that I'm doing, and that is the setup. I will be recording in the living room. So that obviously puts a bit sort of, there are times when I can record and times when I can't record. Oh no, no. I mean that is a completely different thing. I mean if you are going to go into a proper studio, you have to hire a studio and you have to hire people, obviously. So that is a completely different game. And I mean obviously Let It Go. That was from uh two guitars across classical. I can't talk today. To die, I can't talk today. Okay, the classical crossover album was recorded in a studio in Norway. The heavy metal album is a mixture of recordings from different places. So I mean it's nice if you can have a full album recording in one place. That's kind of nice. The heavy metal one is just kind of all over the place. No, I mean, maybe. I mean, I would only use Barrett for classical stuff because I think it sounds a bit corny if you're going to go and sing classical music and say, "Hi there, I'm the commander in chief." It doesn't quite work with the classical world. And then I don't mean classical crossover, I mean, singing opera and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, it's a smart thing to bring the Barrett thing into the picture because of that, because I'm doing multiple genres. But also, it is, I think, a fitting title because the majority of the songs are personal. So there are several reasons for it, and those are a couple of them. But yeah, I can't go out in full uniform and with the artist name and do Queen of the Night, for example. It has to make sense, and it makes sense if I have beret and a long dress. So it's different genres. You know, it works with the classical crossover. It works with everything else that I'm doing, except from I think classical singing, and also once again, you know, it's personal music. So hey Frank, I said I was going to be here on the stream for 10 minutes. I can see that sort of helping to compartmentalize your vast expressions to the world. Well, thank you. That's a funny sentence, you know. Sounds clever. Yeah, but you know, now I'm going to actually disappear, and I'm going to disappear again because I decided to. You know, I was streaming and I was streaming forever and ever and ever, and not a lot of people showed up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to engage, and I'm trying for things to be more engaging. No, it's just that I'm trying to have everything kind of set, if that makes any sense. I'm trying to have, you know, how should I put it, some kind of a schedule, and I'm trying to keep to those things. So that's also, you know, why I have arranged sort of the tiers the way that I have arranged the tiers. So I decided that okay, you know, I'll do 10-minute streams. And then I have multiple streams so that people can find, because I'm hoping that, you know, people are gonna then show up to the streams, you know, and get more engaged on my page. So I'm just trying to keep to those things. So anyway, it was cool to see you here, Frank, and I hope that you know you can make it to another stream that I'll be doing. And also, I've seen that you've been commenting a lot on my page, and that's awesome. You know, I'm trying to get people involved, and that's always cool. Yeah, yeah. Okay, bye then. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you so much for your support. I'm grateful for everything. I'm grateful for all support. Take care. Bye bye.